This article comes from FX Street. Euro USD to peak in Q1 of 2024 rather than in Q4 2023. Commerzbank. Economists at Commerzbank has adjusted their Euro USD forecast a little. They expect higher Euro USD levels over the course of the year. As both markets and our economists expect the U.S. central banks to start cutting its key rate again following a reasonable short break, whereas the ECB will leave everything on hold for longer. The Euro USD is likely to trend upwards over the coming months. However, due to the delayed start of the Fed's rate cut cycle, we only expect Euro USD to peak in Q1 of 2024 rather than Q4. After that, Euro USD is likely to weaken again though. Alright, so let's go straight to the charts. And what you see are zones that my daughter and I marked up before she started the school year. So this was back in the summer of 2022, and this trade setup actually worked, right? This was where we had daily sellers, and this zone here is monthly buyers, right? So just going back to and this was the zone we had marked off. Since then, price has breached the monthly seller zone, so that was a nice day trade and position trade. Alright, so we're going to take everything off the charts and start from scratch. Now the article said that they expect the Euro USD to move higher. How high? Until roughly 2000, beginning of 2024. Alright, so here's an area that I like for where I think there are monthly sellers at. You had a strong decline, you had a pause in price, and then you had a drop in price. And for 2 months, price tried to get back to the zone to get the remaining unfilled sell orders, but could not. To me, this indicates that this is a strong level to short price if price can get back to the 116 level. So we're going to mark that off and say that is monthly sellers at the 1.6000. Okay. And on the downside, right, we had a drop in price, a doji candle, and a strong rally higher. So we're going to mark that off and say there are monthly buyers at the 0.97. Okay, let's go down to the weekly chart. So you can see that price was in a decline and eventually broke the downtrend line. Alright, so recently price peaked in January at the 1.100 level. This could be just a pullback before resuming the uptrend. the 13 simple moving average pointing up. We have a crossover. We have the 26-day moving average pointing up. However, we have prices now below the 13 simple moving average, and it's starting to level off. And it's the first time it's closed below since October of last yearish. Alright, but nevertheless, this can just be a pullback before continuing higher, because price likes to go to levels where there are a lot of volume, a lot of liquidity, a lot of unfilled orders. Okay, so let's go to the daily chart to see if we can see it set up. I don't see anything that entices me. This was a nice level that worked out, and although it's been breached, we didn't get a close above it. Price bounced off it once again. So we're going to say this is the line in the sand at the 1.0525. $1.0525. Now I don't anticipate price holding again. Right, this level is no longer fresh. There are probably no remaining unfilled buy orders at this level. However, we do have the 100-day moving average, which will help and serve as support. So you might get a bounce, although this level has been used up. Let's just go down to the 4-hour chart, because this at the 109, this is a level for me. It's a wick over wick, which tells me that price paused before resuming down. So I'm going to just mark that off, and we're going to look at that on the 4-hour chart. Okay, so that's not really a level, although look at that volume there. Actually, the volume was in this doji candle, so we're going to take that off. And if price eventually and potentially moves back higher, there's really no levels where sellers are that are going to reverse price. Let me just look at this level again here. Okay, so I see why price reversed here. It was due to this candle here. Look at that volume. Alright, so I'm going to zoom back out to the daily. At the moment, there are no setups. We need to just sit on our hands and wait for the setup to occur. Let me just drill down again to the 4-hour chart to look below this zone here. Yeah, don't really see anything below this level here. So we're going to wait on our hands and wait for the trade setup to be established before deciding whether to go long or short. I think there's more opportunity to go long than there is short. So let's see how prices materialize and pan out during this week's trading. Until next time.